and welcome back to more Sonic Unleashed. So last time we made it through Arid Sands day and then traveled to Empire City at night. At the very end, we were talking a little bit about how much of the game we have left, and trying to figure out how much is remaining of this adventure, at least the base game, not counting the DLC, which I actually don't own. Yes, this game actually had DLC levels. I feel like I should also point out this point. Basically, like hard mode variations of levels, like bonus acts for each level. There are some bonus acts in the game as is. They're a good way to get medals if you can stomach them. Honestly, I do not like a majority of the bonus levels because they're just kind of hard for the sake of being hard. Speaking of which, let's see how much we can trivialize this boss fight with Unleashed mode. Again, if you can dodge the shockwave, it's not that bad. If you can't, then you might be in trouble. Because, yeah, you can get knocked down, and then you can get knocked down by the jump, and then you can get knocked down again by the shockwave. And if you decide to keep doing that, it's not good. By the way, the shield has a meter, so yeah, you can get basically a guard break if you shield too much, so you have to be a little bit careful. It does replenish, obviously, as you can see. But yeah, definitely be careful when guarding, because you can have your shield break. You know what? Speaking of shield breaks, this was also the same year as Smash Bros, so this was a weird year for Sonic. You know, a successful cameo in Smash Bros, a sales success, even if the critical reception wasn't good. It sold like, I want to say over 2 million copies across all 4 platforms, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but I don't think it did too badly. It did hit platinum hits on Xbox, I'm pretty sure, and you know, it did well enough to justify doing a new print and also releasing it as a back-compatible title, so oddly enough, this game was actually delisted for a while. Sega did a thing where basically all of their games below like a 70 critic score or something ridiculous got delisted. 06 obviously Unleashed for a while because the HD versions have about a 50 something average. So the striped ones fall. This really sucks. Having to do these quick turns. I'm gonna jump across. I feel safer doing that. Oh yeah, Secret Rings, Black Knight, I think we're both delisted. It's weird, Secret Rings critically wasn't terrible. It's one of those games that at the time people were kind of like, this isn't too bad. And now everyone's like, okay, yeah, it actually is really bad. Secret Rings is probably one of my least favorite Sonic games. It's kind of weird. It's like, I have enough fun with 06 that I can't say it's my least favorite. My least favorites are probably Secret Rings, because it's just really frustrating to play. And also it's confusing. It's like, the lack of linearity to the story means you often have to play like completely pointless missions just while trying to find the right mission. And then Shadow, because, you know, personal poor memories with the game, it's like more playable than some Sonic games, but I just never had a good time with it. Also, one weird thing I'm discovering is when I read the word Chaos, like every time Professor Pickle talks about the Chaos Emeralds, I misread it as Chow's Emeralds. Which is really weird how the English language works. That Chows and Chaos basically look the same. I feel like it's worth noting though that canonically Chow, as in the virtual pet sim, is already plural, so it wouldn't be Chows, it would be Chow. So that's good to know, I guess, in terms of, you know, notation. I might go into Unleash mode again, because these enemies are really annoying for some reason. Okay, that's not what I expected to have to do there. I thought I'd have to push the block halfway, jump back, and then pull it the rest of the way. But that's so much easier. I feel like that's such a stock sound effect whenever every jar breaks. Like, I feel like I've heard the sound in so many other, like, games. We are at 30 lives, which I find, good. That's like... That should be enough to get us through this adventure, hopefully. Assuming there aren't any horrible missteps, we should be good with that many lives. I'm mostly worried about the final level and the final boss. Both are notoriously difficult, and that's why I'm kind of trying to hang on to as many lives as possible. Quite frankly, I am amazed I haven't lost more lives. I thought I'd be closer in the 20s by this point, because, yeah, this game doesn't pull its punches. Okay, I'm seeing a medal. 2 medals to be precise, and I want to go out of my way because they're pretty easy to collect, it looks like. So drop this crate on the switch, but we're not gonna... Okay, we have to do this, I think. Also, everything is a quick-time event in this game. That is something I'm not fond of, to be honest. I don't like quick-time events. They're just kind of filler a lot of times. That felt scary because of the camera not being nice. Yeah, the jazziness of this song, I feel like it would work well with the battle theme. But yeah, the battle theme doesn't quite mesh with other levels. I was praising the camera a while ago, and now I'm thinking about retracting that praise. It's been particularly rough in this level. I'll be honest, I don't replay these levels very much. I don't replay this game very much. Yeah, in all fairness, I barely replay this game. This is like my 3rd playthrough, I wanna say. Is it? I feel like I've done more. No, what happened was, I tried to replay the final boss one time to get an S rank, and I gave up. It was that bad. So yeah, this takes away a lot of your shield gauge, so definitely be careful. This does seem to stun lock the boss, which is good. But sometimes it attacks too fast. I'm gonna weaken it just a little bit more. Yeah, it can hit you from behind, so that's fair, right? You know, good game design. That was just me pushing the wrong button, but I guess this is a good time to point out that if that happens, the enemy's health refills part way. So yes, you definitely want to make sure you can do the quick time event right. Wow, I didn't get that many moon medals. I know there's one behind the goal ring. I never saw it do that attack. The attack it just did. I don't think I've ever seen it do that. Mostly it just does the stop attack when I fight it. There we go. Piece of cake. And a ton of experience. It feels like it's been a long time since we've seen a goal ring. If you actually replay a level, you'll get a gold ring, instead of a key. But, obviously, there's, like, no real story significance to this level, so just a gold ring. And Pirate City really is kind of pointless, actually. You know, there's a reason why it was cut from the Wii version with no repercussions, because there just isn't much to it to justify it, really. Okay, how many is that? 18. I am going to level up strength once and level up life once, because I feel like I'm cutting it close with the amount of health I have. You know what? That wasn't too bad. Again, I feel like that's one of the better Werehog stages, if you ask me. Yeah, this hub just does not run well, for some reason. Reminder, if you're trying to actually go for all, for everything in the game, you might want to look around for NPCs. Where is the NPC for this area? Oh, here. You might want to look around for, like, sad NPCs. Hey, what do you think talent is? What is it good for? I must not have any. I thought I was going to be the world's best doctor. How dumb can I be? So when you talk to a sad-looking citizen and they have these little glowing lines coming off of them, the little glowing icons, use the camera, map to Y. For the sake of story progression, I will skip those for now. So now they're telling us to go back to Shamar. Oh boy. Just to reiterate, I'm not the biggest fan of this level coming up here. If it is the one I think it is. There's a chance the professor will just tell us go somewhere else. Which is something I'm kind of hoping for, actually. Sonic, my boy, I've made another breakthrough. The manuscript suggests a temple lies in the Adabat area. Do you know the way? The world map should indicate its location. Very well, my friends, let's place another Chaos Emerald in this temple. On one other thing. Sonic, you should be able to reach new areas within Shamar and Empire City. I realize you have much to do, but investigate the areas, wouldn't you? Well then, do you have any further questions? Thank you. I am very glad that I don't have to do Shamar Knight right now. It's like one of the longest Werehog stages, and is one of the toughest stages. So yeah, that's kind of why it's my least favorite. We'll find out eventually why I feel that way, but not right now. Instead, we are heading back into Emerald City, that's Seattle. Empire City. Whenever I think Emerald City, there's a Comic-Con in Seattle called Emerald City Comic-Con. I don't know why I said that instead of Empire City. But now, we can do another day stage, and I'm going to opt to do so, because I like the day stage. This is a fun one. Again, this is exclusive to the HD version. There's no, past-gen equivalent to this level. So it's pretty fun, though. Definitely get used to drifting, because you might have to drift a lot. Or just slow down, that works too. This level's not that bad. Again, it's kind of weird, because I was talking about, best to worst night stages. Picking best to worst day stages is a lot harder. This game is making it easier for me, though, to pick one. Empire City, as fun as it can be, I think it actually is my least favorite day stage. Because the drifting isn't reliable enough to make certain turns, and that just drags the pace of the level to a halt. Like, I don't know how to drift some of these corners without, dying tragically, on a good pace of an S rank. By the way, you have different tiers of QuickTime events, so it said nice. I took my time, so that's why I said nice instead of, good, great. I don't know if it says good, great, or if I'm thinking of, like, colors. That's like good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing. If I actually remember that right, I'll be very impressed. It's been a while since I played colors. Yeah, I know I'm playing this level really slow, but I don't trust my luck, to be honest. So there's an optional path to the right. the enemy happened to be electrocuted, so we're gonna go the regular path. These platforms are very narrow and precarious. Here we can just kind of air stall, thankfully. There's probably something back here, right? There is. Yeah, we still need a few more, so might as well. Again, I just feel like this level is good, but it's just a little glitchy at times, and that kind of messes it up. Not even like glitchy in a, you know, bad, like, broken sense, but just like, things don't exactly respond well at times. I kind of wait on that wall jump just in case I accidentally clip the spikes, because I'm pretty sure that is possible. By the way, I think these are breakable, like so. I feel like now would also be a good time, as we're entering it straight away, with an enemy encounter, that Sonic Generations has a very robust modding scene, and one of the best known mods for Sonic Generations is the Unleashed project, which aims to basically add all of the daytime stages to Sonic Generations. There's no story, obviously, but yeah, you just play through all the daytime stages. It's a pretty cool mod. I haven't tried it myself, so I don't know how well the Unleashed project runs. But it's a cool idea, just sort of bringing every Sonic game into Generations for Forces, though, which isn't really getting a lot of love in that way. I just feel like Generations is a better made game, and thus modders tend to, you know, if they have a choice between porting a stage to Generations or Forces, they always go, you know, the Generations. There's a lower path. I'm opting to take the higher path because I don't want to risk it at the moment. A lot of quick steps there. One last, actually, I shouldn't say one last quick time event, there may be more. This just feels very Sonic Adventure to me, like, you know, Speed Highway, I think is what comes to mind with this. Haven't seen many medals, sadly, so, again, after this stage, I think we're gonna call it. And then I might go farm for medals, because again, I am a little bit low on medals than I would like to be. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. You can just take the little loop, but I opted the other way to get the red ring. Here we actually have combat, is daytime Sonic. See, the little energy orbs home in on you in daytime stages, but not in nighttime stages. It's really weird. I thought I was gonna get a B. I played that really safe, and not very, well. So with that, we're actually really close to the end of the game. We only have, like, 2 more, I think we only have 2 more regular nighttime levels, Shamar and Adabat, and only 1 more, regular, daytime level, which also is Adabat. So next time, I feel like we should get this out of the way. I think we should tackle Shamar and Night, get this out of the way, and then hopefully have time to go to Adabat. I'm not counting on it, though. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Sonic Unleashed.